What if I told you that Barbara O'Neill, one of the world's most respected natural health practitioners, discovered a way to transform your muscle recovery overnight using just 2 simple vitamins? And here's what will shock you: it has nothing to do with the magnesium everyone's obsessing over. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal Barbara O'Neill's underground recovery protocol that rebuilds muscle tissue while you sleep, eliminates next-day soreness, and turns your bedroom into a 24/7 recovery laboratory. But first, let me ask you something that might sting a little. Are you tired of waking up feeling like you got hit by a truck after every workout? Are you frustrated that your muscles seem to recover slower than everyone else's? Here's the brutal truth that Barbara O'Neill discovered through decades of clinical practice: most people are sabotaging their recovery every single night without even knowing it. But wait, it gets worse. The supplement industry has convinced millions of people that expensive powders, exotic compounds, and complicated protocols are the answer. Meanwhile, according to Barbara O'Neill, the 2 most powerful recovery nutrients are hiding in plain sight, costing pennies, and working best when everyone else is asleep. Now, before I reveal these 2 vitamins, here's something that will blow your mind. Barbara O'Neill said that muscles don't actually grow in the gym. I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. What happens in the gym is systematic destruction. You're literally tearing muscle fibers apart, creating microscopic damage throughout your tissue. The real magic, Barbara O'Neill discovered, happens during sleep. This is when your body releases growth hormone, regulates testosterone, drops cortisol levels, and floods your muscles with repair nutrients. But here's the catch: if you're not giving your body the right tools before this anabolic window opens, you're wasting 8 hours of potential recovery every single night. And that brings me to the first vitamin that Barbara O'Neill calls the hidden hormone. It's vitamin D, and most people have no idea they're walking around deficient in one of the most powerful recovery compounds on Earth. According to Barbara O'Neill, vitamin D isn't just a vitamin, it's actually a hormone that directly controls muscle strength, protein synthesis, and even testosterone production. But here's where it gets really interesting. Studies show that people with optimal vitamin D levels recover 40% faster and experience significantly less muscle soreness after intense workouts. Now, you might be thinking, isn't vitamin D the sunshine vitamin? What does that have to do with nighttime recovery? Barbara O'Neill discovered that taking vitamin D before bed creates a synergistic effect with your body's natural repair cycle. While you sleep, vitamin D enhances calcium absorption, activates genes involved in muscle growth, and creates the perfect hormonal environment for tissue regeneration. But here's what shocked even Barbara O'Neill during her research. Most people, even those living in sunny climates, are severely vitamin D deficient. If you spend time indoors, wear sunscreen, live in areas with long winters, or have darker skin, chances are your vitamin D levels are sabotaging your recovery without you knowing it. Think about this for a moment. If you've been training hard, eating your protein, getting enough sleep, but still feeling weak and struggling with slow recovery, vitamin D deficiency could be the missing puzzle piece. Barbara O'Neill said she's seen countless clients break through plateaus simply by optimizing their vitamin D intake before bed. Now, hold on to your seats, because the second vitamin is where Barbara O'Neill's protocol gets absolutely revolutionary. It's vitamin C, and most people think of it as just an immune booster. But according to Barbara O'Neill, vitamin C is actually one of the most powerful muscle repair catalysts on the planet. Here's what Barbara O'Neill discovered that changes everything. Vitamin C is required for collagen synthesis, and collagen is the structural foundation that holds your muscles, tendons, and ligaments together. Every time you train, you're not just stressing muscle fibers, you're damaging the connective tissue that supports them. Without adequate collagen repair, Barbara O'Neill observed, people experience chronic stiffness, joint pain, and higher injury risk. But when you flood your system with vitamin C before sleep, your body rebuilds collagen fibers stronger and more flexible than before. But wait, there's another layer that Barbara O'Neill found absolutely critical. After intense exercise, your muscles are drowning in free radicals and oxidative stress. This cellular damage can linger for days if not properly addressed, leaving you feeling sluggish and sore. Barbara O'Neill said that vitamin C acts like a cellular cleanup crew, neutralizing oxidative damage and clearing the pathway for pure muscle regeneration. When you take it before bed, you're essentially putting out the inflammatory fire, allowing your body to focus entirely on rebuilding stronger tissue. Now, here's where Barbara O'Neill's genius really shows. These two vitamins create what she calls synergistic recovery amplification. Vitamin D builds the muscle at the cellular level, while vitamin C repairs the structural support system. Together, they create an overnight recovery environment that's more powerful than any expensive supplement on the market. But I have to warn you about something Barbara O'Neill discovered that might surprise you. Timing is absolutely everything. Most people take vitamins randomly throughout the day, completely missing the critical recovery window. According to Barbara O'Neill, your body operates on distinct cycles. During the day, you're in a catabolic state, breaking down, using energy, staying alert. But at night, you shift into anabolic mode, building, repairing, regenerating. Taking vitamin D and C before bed aligns these nutrients with your body's natural rebuilding phase. Barbara O'Neill explained it this way: it's like handing construction workers the exact tools they need at the exact moment they start building. Miss that window, and you've wasted the opportunity. Here's something else Barbara O'Neill discovered that will change how you think about recovery. During deep sleep, your growth hormone production peaks. This is your body's most powerful anabolic hormone, directly responsible for tissue repair and muscle regeneration. But here's the catch: growth hormone can only work effectively if it has the right cofactors present. Barbara O'Neill found that vitamin D enhances the calcium channels that growth hormone uses to build muscle, while vitamin C reduces oxidative stress that could block its effectiveness. Taking these vitamins at night essentially opens the doors for growth hormone to work without resistance. It's like removing all the obstacles from your body's natural repair process. Now, let me paint you a picture of what Barbara O'Neill's protocol looks like in real life. You finish a brutal leg workout. Your quads are screaming, your glutes are on fire, and normally you'd expect to be crippled with soreness for the next 3 days. But instead, you follow Barbara O'Neill's evening protocol. You take your vitamin D and C before bed, allowing your body to enter its repair phase fully armed. Overnight, vitamin D is boosting protein synthesis and regulating recovery hormones, while vitamin C is rebuilding connective tissue and eliminating inflammatory damage. You wake up not just less sore, but actually stronger and more energized than the day before. That's the power of working with your body's natural rhythms instead of against them. Barbara O'Neill always emphasized that consistency is the key. Taking these vitamins once won't transform anything. But making it part of your nightly ritual, just like brushing your teeth, creates a compounding effect that builds over weeks and months. Here's something fascinating that Barbara O'Neill observed in her practice. People who followed this protocol didn't just recover faster, they also got sick less often. This isn't a coincidence. Both vitamin D and C are powerful immune system regulators. According to O'Neill, your immune system and muscle recovery are intimately connected. When you're fighting off illness, your body diverts energy away from muscle repair. But when your immune system is strong and efficient, more resources can be dedicated to building muscle tissue. Barbara O'Neill said she watched clients break through training plateaus simply because they stopped getting sick and missing workouts. Consistency, she discovered, is often more important than intensity. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Can't I just get these vitamins from food? Barbara O'Neill always preferred natural sources when possible. Fatty fish, eggs, and fortified foods provide vitamin D, while citrus fruits, berries, and vegetables are rich in vitamin C. But here's what Barbara O'Neill discovered: most active people simply can't get therapeutic doses through food alone. When you're training hard, your body's demand for recovery nutrients is much higher than average. That's where targeted supplementation becomes essential. Barbara O'Neill always emphasized that supplements should supplement an already healthy lifestyle, not replace it. But for optimal recovery, she found that strategic supplementation made all the difference. Here's another insight from Barbara O'Neill that might surprise you. She discovered that many people who thought they had poor genetics or slow recovery were actually just missing these fundamental building blocks. Once they optimized their vitamin D and C status, their entire recovery profile transformed. The body wants to heal and grow stronger, Barbara O'Neill often said. We just need to give it the right tools at the right time. Now, let me share something that Barbara O'Neill found absolutely crucial: the immune connection. She discovered that people with poor recovery usually had one thing in common: compromised immune systems. Every time you train intensely, your immune defenses temporarily drop. If you don't have adequate vitamin D and C reserves, you become vulnerable to infections, chronic fatigue, and systemic inflammation. This creates a vicious cycle where you're constantly fighting to maintain your training schedule. Barbara O'Neill observed that clients who optimized these two vitamins broke that cycle completely. They trained more consistently, recovered faster, and made steady progress without the constant setbacks. According to Barbara O'Neill, vitamin D acts like the master switch of your immune system, controlling how your body responds to threats and manages inflammation. Meanwhile, vitamin C powers your immune cells, giving them the energy they need to protect you during vulnerable recovery periods. Together, they create what Barbara O'Neill called bulletproof consistency, the ability to maintain your training schedule without being derailed by illness or excessive fatigue. Here's my challenge to you, inspired by Barbara O'Neill's approach. For the next 30 days, take vitamin D and C before bed every single night. Keep everything else the same workouts, same diet, same sleep schedule. But pay close attention to how your body responds. Notice your energy levels when you wake up. Track your soreness levels. Monitor how quickly you recover between sessions. Barbara O'Neill always told her clients to become scientists of their own bodies. Don't just take her word for it, test it yourself and let the results speak. According to Barbara O'Neill, the body has an incredible capacity for self-repair when given the right support. These two simple vitamins, taken at the optimal time, can unlock recovery potential you never knew you had. This isn't about chasing the latest supplement trends or falling for marketing hype. This is about working with your body's fundamental biology, supporting natural processes that have been operating for thousands of years. Barbara O'Neill's approach was always simple, natural, and effective. 2 basic vitamins, taken consistently before bed, can completely transform your recovery experience. The question is, are you ready to give your body what it's been asking for all along? Thank you so much for staying with me through this exploration. If you found value in today's discussion, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share this video with someone who might benefit from it.